Hey guys, I'm just sitting by my pool reading, and I was like, let's read with my friends. All right, we are reading the kitchen table book. So it's about all things in your kitchen that are good for you. And I just read about ginger. I had no idea. So ginger is really good for weight loss. Did you know that? It's also good for fighting cancer. There's so many cool things about ginger. But right now we are going to read about grapefruit together for the first time, because I love grapefruit. It's one of my favorite fruits. All right. This fruit is ripe with heart-healthy benefits. One bite of this tropical delight can inspire dreams of sun-kissed shores. Even grapefruit's botanical name, Citrus paradisi, conjures up images of swaying palm trees and gentle ocean breezes. But this tart and tasty fruit is no watered-down weakling. It's packed with heart-healthy compounds that fights high blood pressure and dangerous stiff arteries. Citrus paradis indeed. Are you joining? You can blame the natural compound naringenin, a type of flavoring, for grapefruit's bitter taste. But you also have to give a tip of the cap for keeping your blood pressure in check and your blood vessels healthy. Naringenin opens up your blood flow. It works by increasing the amount of nitric oxide in your blood, and that's good because Superstar No proclaimed Molecule of the Year in 1992. This is an old book, guys. Makes your blood vessels dilate, allowing blood to flow more freely and lower blood pressure. In studies of more than 200 people, researchers concluded grapefruit's naringenin was responsible for a significant drop in systolic blood pressure. That's pretty cool. We're learning about grapefruit, Michael. This top number, and you got to call Carlos, because Cara's been having trouble, and I'm like, just call Mike. And he's like, I don't want to bother him. So call him up. He keeps having to fix the radiator. He had to borrow my car today, so I'm like praying he's not, it's going to be okay. All right. In studies of more than 200 people, researchers concluded grapefruit's naringenin was responsible for a significant drop in systolic blood pressure. This top number in your readings indicates how hard the blood pushes against your artery walls when your heart beats. Then Israeli researchers had people with high blood pressure drink 2 cups of a juice with boosted levels of naringenin every day for 5 weeks. They reported in the American Journal of Hypertension, diastolic readings dropped more than 8 points. That's amazing, guys. The bottom number represents how hard your blood pushes against artery walls while your heart is resting between beats. Flexible blood vessels are heart healthy. Half of the women in one French study drank grapefruit juice. The other half were given a similar juice with no flavorings. After 6 months, they switched. So what did researchers learn? Grapefruit's flavonoids cause the women's blood vessels to be more flexible. And when it comes to blood vessels, the more flexible they are, the better the blood flow to your heart. Grapefruit's not for everybody. If your doctor has diagnosed you with high blood pressure, grapefruit or its juice may not be right for you because it can alter the way your blood pressure medication works. Check with your pharmacist or doctor about possible side effects. What's up, Andrew? How are you guys? We're just reading about things in the kitchen that are good for you. So we're talking about grapefruits, one of my favorite fruits. Grapefruit's potassium performs a delicate dance with sodium that keeps your fluid levels balanced. Take in too much sodium and you retain fluids, which ups your blood pressure. But potassium helps your kidneys get rid of extra fluid and sodium, dropping your blood pressure back to normal. A delicious cup of grapefruit sections with your juice delivers 9% of your daily potassium requirements. I had no idea. Grapefruit galore. Happy St. Patrick's Eve. What are y'all doing for St. Patrick's Day? Celebrate this citrus 3 ways. This may look alike on the outside, but each variety brings its own special health benefit to the table. With varieties containing more naringenin than either the red or pink varieties, pink and red grapefruits contain loads of beta-carotene and liposin, 2 carotenoids with antioxidant properties. The darker the fruit, the greater the carotenoid content. Hello, hello. Good to see you guys. All right. Salt unlocks grapefruit's sweet secrets. You're probably sweetened up by that tart breakfast treat with a spoon or two of sugar. But have you tried adding a little salt instead? The unlikely pairing of grapefruit and salt took Americans by storm in the 1940s when the country was gearing up for war and sugar was in short supply. Grapefruit tastes sweeter with salt, proclaimed 1946 Morton Salt ad. But how does that work? In the mid-1990s, researchers tested the way people taste salt, bitter and sweet. They discovered salt's ions block grapefruit's bitter compounds like narogen, allowing the sweet to shine through. Did you know that? I had no idea. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. That's so wait, was this for grapefruit? Celtic salt. Oh, ionized salt. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't know that, Mike. For certain medications, grapefruit is the forbidden fruit. Yeah, that's true. So my dad, because he's on different medications, can't have grapefruits. So, but I love them. When the Reverend Griffin Hughes saw his first grapefruit in the 1700s while traveling in Barbados, he named the forbidden fruit, a man ahead of his time. Because if you're taking certain medications, you should avoid grapefruit and its juice, just like Adam should have dodged that apple. It's a funny book. Don't risk serious complications with your heart drugs. So if you're on any heart medicine, avoid it. Blah, blah, blah. All right, so grapefruit and its juice contain compounds called fruit anomerins, a great word for Scrabble tournaments. But one no-comerin that spells trouble for your medications. These I can't even say this word, is blocked by the CYP3A4 from doing its work, causing your body to absorb too much medication and putting you at risk for health complications. All right. Grapefruit puts a hold on antihistamines. Some over-the-counter antihistamines like flexoferdane and so Allegra and Benadryl you shouldn't take with grapefruit. That's crazy. I didn't even know that. So many things. So you can use the peels to clean. Is your bathtub grubby, refrigerator rank, kitchen faucet filmy? Scrub away stains and clear the air with these fresh fruity tips. You can shine the tub. I didn't know that. Citric acid and grapefruit combined with coarse salt scouring make this a dynamic cleaning duo. Just cut your grapefruit in half and sprinkle salt and then use it to scrub. I had no idea. That's amazing. I have to try that. Put the sparkle back in your kitchen. Rub salt on a grapefruit half, scrub away at water-stained faucet, and then rinse. Wow. Works for your glassware, your silverware, and other surfaces like metal, porcelain, and glass. I had no idea you could clean with grapefruits. That's amazing. Yes. Okay. Deodorize your smelly fridge. Okay. Squeeze out leftovers from your morning grapefruit and perfect. Slice the peel into pieces. Place in a small bowl. Sprinkle with several tablespoons of salt. Place a bowl in your refrigerator and let your grapefruit go to work. The next time you open your fridge, you'll be greeted by a fresh citrusy fragrance. That's awesome. There's a bug biting my leg as we talk. A research shocker. Grapefruit doesn't make you slim. Dieters put grapefruit to the test. The fruit flunked. More than 200 overweight people either had a grapefruit product 3 times a day for 12 weeks, half a fresh grapefruit or a cup of juice or grapefruit supplement, or they were part of a control group that had no grapefruit. The grapefruit there. So basically, that's a myth. Then that's kind of sad. I always thought grapefruit made you skinnier. So sad. Okay, guava. I actually have a guava tree I need to plant. It does not look like it's doing too well. I don't know where to put it. I have to decide where I'm going to put my guava tree. Okay. Tropical treat, guard against cataracts with vitamin C. Oh, I didn't know that. So you can try to not get cataracts by having vitamin C for all of you people out there who might be worried about that. C is for cataract, a clouding of your lens that makes you feel like you're peering at the world through a